Hello everyone. So our today's topic is pharmacovigilance global guidelines. So we have seen that what is pharmacovigilance. We have studied about it. So now today let us understand what are the global, that is all over accepted and known guidelines of the pharmacovigilance, that is PV. So let us understand the guidelines for the same. So as we know that pharmacovigilance states it's the activity to detection, understanding, assessment, and prevention of the adverse drug effect of the drug or any other drug reaction. So, from this definition, we can simply understand that the adverse drug reaction which has been taken place in the patients are being solved and treated and are registered, and the treatment is taken out over it. So, it prevents the future adverse drug reactions to maintain people's health, to keep the people healthy and safe without causing them any harm from any drug. So, the basic guidelines for the pharmacovigilance are, let's focus on it. So, the pharmacovigilance guidelines serve as essential frameworks and the standards that govern the practice of the pharmacovigilance globally. These guidelines provide us with the guidance and recommendations of various stakeholders involved in the drug safety monitoring, including the regulatory authorities, pharmaceutical companies, healthcare professionals, and researchers. So these guidelines are set up by the regulatory authorities, the pharmaceutical companies, and the healthcare professional, that are the HCPs. So the guidelines required for all over the world are set up by, there is one committee known as the International Council of Harmonization of Technical Requirements for Pharmaceuticals and for Human Use, that is ICH guidelines. So this ICH guideline, that is the Indian International Council of Harmonization, it's to maintain the harmony all over the world and not cause any harm to the people. So these guidelines help us in reporting expedited data, that is expedited reporting, that is a quick and an urgent basis reporting if in case of serious adverse drug effect. So the adverse drug effect are being studied in this. There is ICSR case processing for the studying different types of data of the adverse drug reactions. The ICH guidelines contribute to the standardizing pharmacovigilance practices across the different regions of the world and promoting the consistent assessment and reporting the drug safety data. So it looks after the drug safety data of drug safety data, so that the patients are being not harmed and treated well, and the treatment is given absolutely in the correct form. The pharmacovigilance guidelines principally involves the identification and evaluation of the safety signals. It looks after the patient safety in this guidance document. So in this guidance document, the safety signal refers to the concern about the excess of adverse events compared to what would be the expected to be associated with the product's use. So it is like the use of the drug is being studied, but in case of unknown drug adverse effect, so we can't say anything about that. So if the unknown expedited report occurs to the patient, ADR occurs, it is being reported on a quick basis for patient safety. The pharmacovigilance guidelines said the what do we say said the guidelines to not or to reduce the harm of the adverse drug reaction or the damage caused by such events to the patient. So it prevents it helps the patient to get treated very quickly by using another drugs. The treatment is costly, but yet the people must be covered. So clinical trials are being done so that the people don't suffer. But in case of emergencies, these ICH guidelines provide a lot of support for and in also in ICSR case processing. These guidelines also maintain the data of the drug reaction, adverse drug reaction, and they keep the study of that. So in future, if there is such case again, they can use the same information for that same case processing also. They also do the risk evaluation so that the more people don't suffer from it. Clinical safety data is being studied for a long term use, for the long term use, so in future there are no ADAs caused to the patient. So yes, these were the few guidelines of the pharmacovigilance global guidelines which are being used for the worldwide. Thank you.